Oh boy, the update has arrived. The arms deal update is what they call it. It's mainly a cosmetic update. Of course they added 2 new weapons, we'll go over that later. First of all, what I'm going to do in this video is talk about what they changed and how I think of it, and then we'll go into the game, look at the 2 new weapons, because they added 2 with a silencer, and talk about how they will change the game or how they won't change the game. So first of all, I really like this. I mean it's a cool way for Valve to earn money, and it's a cool way for tournaments, for example, to grow, to gain more prizes, to as well for the community to give back. And I think a lot of people will really like this because some of the weapons look really good. Really, I mean, like this looks awesome. I hope, however, that you can also turn them off, or that leagues will turn them off, because as much as I like these weapons in publics, I mean they look fantastic, most of them, I would hate to have something like this against me in a in a competitive game, because this is just really distracting. For example, these weapons might blend in with the background, which is also a bad thing. In a public that's all fine, it's not a big problem, but in a competitive game, in a really serious game, you wouldn't want to miss a weapon because it has a greyish color on a greyish background. So all in all, I really like the weapons. You can buy, probably some will drop randomly as well. At least that's the case with Dota 2. I'm not sure how it will work in Counter-Strike yet, but this is basically a copy of Dota 2 and Team Fortress 2, so they'll drop randomly as well, most likely, and that's fine with me. So let's head into the game. Alright, here are the 2 new weapons. The USP, a new starting pistol. If you select this weapon, this means you can no longer buy the P250, or P2000 I mean. From what I can tell, this weapon is almost exactly the same, except it has a silencer and 1 bullet less. It says in the description that it has a higher accuracy, but I have yet to notice it, because both of them are very accurate. I mean, this has the accuracy bar all the way full, and the P2000 has that as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. I also have this weapon, and this one is only 2900 does it cost, so that is 200 less than the traditional M4, but only has 20 bullets in its clip size and 60 bullets in total, which means you can only reload 2 times. With the M4, the normal M4 that is, you have 90 bullets, and that means you can reload 3 times, so this is actually a big difference. This 60 bullets really isn't a lot for a round, especially if the round goes 2 minutes and you have to scare some people off and you have to reload and you pre-fire a bit, then you run out of bullets really fast, and if you have like 25 bullets remaining, you already have the feeling that you have to conserve your bullets. So that's actually a big thing. And now let's look at the spray pattern. So of course a little less bullets than the M4, but it says it's more accurate, but yeah, you can see it a little bit. This goes a little bit higher, but that's also because there are more bullets. So a little bit more accurate is the silenced. I also think that more bullets go a little bit better in the center. Well, maybe not, maybe that's just random. Yeah. I do think this is a great weapon to use in publics, but I've tested it with a mate of mine. You can still hear the weapon. If there's somebody standing way over there, you can hear me shoot. Not only the bullets flying by, but also the weapon firing. So it doesn't really suppress the noise a lot, and the big problem is that it only has 20 bullets. So I think in a public it might also be a good thing, because it is of course a little bit silent. In a public you might have a situation that somebody can come from all different angles, and then a silencer can work out really good for you. But in a competitive game you most often don't have that situation, and therefore I think this weapon won't be used in the competitive scene a lot, or perhaps not at all, because the downside of having less bullets is quite a big downside. In Publix, however, like I said, people will use it a lot because it's just way cooler than a normal weapon. Also, you can remove the silencer, and we'll do that one time. So again, that is the spray pattern with silencer, and now without. And as you can see, it goes way higher. So there isn't any reason, I think, why you should remove the silencer. Then they have added one more thing, and that's the last thing I'll show you in this video. With the Deagle, of course. You can look at your weapon, inspect weapon, because you have all those cool new weapons now. If you press F, you can inspect it, and it just does a little animation, and that's fine. But if you press F and you hold it, you'll see that you can hold the weapon in a certain position, like so. And the good thing is, you can shoot instantly. So I'm not sure if if your opponent can see it, but you can use this to be really cool to your own team by, like, in a 1 versus 1 situation, holding your weapon like this and then BAM! Make a headshot, and then the entire team will love you and will think you're great and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the update. I like the silencers, I like the new skins for weapons. I mean, it's really cool to have them drop randomly, and also to have the chance to buy them or to open a few crates to maybe get a cool weapon, or to trade weapons you like to use or weapons you don't like to use. I like all those aspects, however I think they should be able to be disabled, but that probably is the case. And sadly, I don't think the M4 with silencer will be used in competitive games, but the pistol might just be used, because there isn't really a downside. I mean, it has a silencer, so it's a little bit longer, so it sticks out a little further around the corner, but that's the only thing I can think of, and it has 1 bullet less, which isn't really a problem. The clip size, or the total amount of bullets, is also lower, but with a pistol you won't run into a problem that often with the amount of bullets you have. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.